Today we'll continue working on our measurement and data unit. We're going to be converting like measurement units within a given measurement system and use those conversions in solving multi-step real-world problems. This week we're going to focus on the metric system. The metric system is used in the sciences and countries outside of the US. We'll start by discussing length, which tells us how long or wide something is. The most common used metric units of length are millimeters with the abbreviation mm, centimeters with the abbreviation cm, meters with the abbreviation of m, and kilometers with the abbreviation of km. When we're discussing the metric units, we use mass instead of weight, and mass tells us how much an object has. The most common metric units of mass are milligrams, mg, gram with the abbreviation g, and kilogram with the abbreviation kg. Capacity, or the maximum amount a container can hold, those most common units for metric of capacity are milliliter, M, capital L, liter, capital L, and kiloliter, which is a lowercase k and a capital L. When we convert metric units, it's a little different than customary units. We use our reference sheet, and we kind of jump from our prefix to our next prefix, determining where we're going. So we're converting from one unit to another, either by multiplying or dividing. When we start looking at our reference sheet here, you'll notice it has in the bright pink furthest to the left, kilo. That's a prefix, and that's the largest metric measurement we use. We can have kilometers, kiloliters, and kilograms. You'll notice those words I just read are in yellow, and they have the star next to them, above and below them. Those are our base units. We have meters, liters, and grams. So our largest is a kilo, and our smallest prefix is a milli. So it's the light purple down on the right side under the word small. So millimeters, milliliters, milligrams. We can have all of these prefixes go with our yellow base unit. So we have 3 base units. We'll go through them. We can have a kilometer. We can have a hectometer. We can have a decameter. We can have a decimeter, a centimeter, and a millimeter. Hecto, deca, and deci are not commonly used. We tend to use the kilo, the centi, and the milli more often. When we talk about liters, we can have kiloliters, hectoliters, decaliters, deciliters, centiliters, and milliliters. When we discuss our base unit gram, we can have kilograms, hectograms, decagrams, decigrams, centigrams, and milligrams. When we're moving from big to small, we multiply. And when we're moving from small to big, we divide. So you'll notice if we're going from kilo to any of the prefixes to the right, that would be big to small. And if we do our arms, big to small, we hug in those small arms, we would multiply or make our number larger. If we're starting at the small, milli, and we're working our way to the left, the bigger prefixes or the bigger units, we'd be going from small to big, which means we would have large arms. So we'd be dividing for our big line, or we would be making our number smaller. So let's take a look at example 1. Convert 650 centimeters to meters. Please watch the video on example 1. Take notes in your notebook. Do the example with me. Please feel free to stop the example at any time and rewind. Let's look at example 2. Convert 34 kilometers to meters. Please watch the video and complete the work along with me in your notebook. Example 3. Convert 600 millimeters to centimeters. Again, please follow along on the video, copying the work into your notebook. And finally, example 4. convert 5 meters to centimeters. After you've worked on those 4 problems in your notebook along with me in the videos, it's your turn to practice. These assignments are due by 3 p.m. on Friday, May 15th. There's 3 IXL skills for this week: Z13, Z14, and Z15. They're comparing and converting metric units of length, weight, and volume. You'll notice actually that I wrote it wrong. It shouldn't be weight, it should be mass. So I'll be changing that. I would like you to please get an 80 SMART score or 15 minutes for all IXL skills. So if you're working on Z13, please achieve an 80 SMART score or spend 15 minutes working. And do the same for Z14 and Z15. In addition to those 3 skills, I'd like you to work on IXL diagnostic this week. Please complete your 10 to 15 problems. And today at 12 o'clock, we have a virtual lunch. Please join us with your lunch. Have it prepared before you join us. I'll post the link shortly. And come on in. We're just going to chat. No notebooks, no pencils. We're not doing math. It's just for us to eat lunch together and kind of chat it up. We might even have a scavenger hunt. And on Tuesday, May 12th at 11 a.m., we will be having our Zoom classroom where we will do live problems. If you join our live classroom, you may only have to do 2 IXL skills this week, as I tend to work on some of those problems with those students that join me in the Zoom classroom. I look forward to seeing you at lunch today and again in our Zoom classroom on Tuesday. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me or share a Google Doc with me at any time.